Lady, welcome to this video, and today you're gonna learn the power of culture, community, and commitment, and specifically exactly why you're not able to get results no matter what you try. I can promise you in this short video, you're gonna learn exactly why you have tried things after things in all your life, and yet you're not being able to see the results you want in the mirror. And right now, you're gonna understand exactly why. This is just one of the 5 phases of our Flawless Body Method program that is going to highlight exactly why commitment is important, why you need community, and why do you need culture to be able to grow and to be able to finally get the results you want and maintain the results you want as well. And this is just a few of the amazing results over 500 ladies before today have been able to do day after day, being able to replicate and be able to transform and especially find a key to maintain the results. And when it boils down to it, the phase number 4 and 5, which is basically building commitment, community, and culture, can be highlighted in a few parts here. Number 1, how to commit to yourself and be accountable to yourself, be able to troubleshoot and overcome obstacles instead of quitting, like body plateaus, metabolic compensation. You know, when you lose 5 kilo and you feel like you're on the way to get amazing results, and yet everything stops, and then you tell yourself, this is much like the other times. Instead of quitting, you're gonna learn exactly how to overcome this obstacle, the technique, the tactics, everything you need to learn to be able to overcome that. And then number 2, how to be able to stop looking for motivation, how to stop chasing for motivation and be able to build habits instead. Why? Because motivation is very fleeting. Initially it's very high, yet when you stop losing weight, then motivation dies. And if you don't build habits, you might just well go back to the back of the line. If you're watching this today, ladies, chances are you've been stuck into a place of not being happy. Low self-worth, low body awareness, chances are low self-esteem, and that impacts your relationship with your husband, questioning whether or not he's looking for younger girls, whether or not he's still attracted to you, whether or not your marriage or relationship is going to last. It can impact your career. Every single time you need to turn into work, or every single time you need to apply for the job and you're not considered, because image today, unfortunately, in 2021, is so much important. And of course, last but not least, when you wear the dress that so much define your identity inside, and you see other ladies wear it with so much pride, and then you watch yourself in a mirror and you feel like, I'm never gonna be able to wear that. If you feel like that today, ladies, chances are this is messing with your mind. This is messing with your look. This is messing with your identity. And while other people might say you're okay, you have to put on a facade and questioning constantly what's gonna happen to your future. What's gonna happen to you based on the fact that you have people in your family getting diabetes, based on the fact that you have people in your family getting heart attacks, that you might plan for a future, maybe into bearing a child, and not being able to do that because you heard you need to have a healthy body composition. Chances are there are a lot of things going on in your mind today, and if looks and health is on your mind, no wonder why other people cannot understand you. This is something with you, but this is messing with you right now. And if you don't fix that, you might end up into a place that is going to be very hard to come back to. And what you do, the only thing you could do, you go to a personal fitness trainer and you believe the one-to-one specificity is going to give you the results you want. Just to realize that you spend money, time, and effort, not be able to get anything back in return. And to make it more specific, that's what it looks like. Session after session, you deal with doing exercises in a boss ball, not even understanding why you're doing this thing in the first place. You might be plugged up to machines that you've been told that this is going to be very highly successful for you because this is the latest trend into the fitness industry. You might be told to do this specific exercise for this specific part of your body, but never told exactly what you're doing it for. And last thing you know is telling you, I see you on Saturday, 2 p.m. And as soon as you get out from the studio, you ask yourself, why the hell am I giving this guy money for? Because you know exactly that this is not going anywhere. And after that, what you do, you're looking for the shiny object. You know that amazing thing that's supposedly going to change your life, that is too good to be true, but you do it anyway? Like that infomercial telling you that this anti-cellulite cream is going to take care of the cellulitis, or this booty band workout, or this corset is going to make your fat melt away, or the ultimate supplement that apparently has something so special inside that is going to get rid of your belly fat. And you do it anyway, even though you know exactly that it's not going to work. And ultimately you chase success by doing diet after diet, only to create malfunction in the metabolism, unhealthy relationship with food, and get more confused than ever. You know those diet that tells you that if you remove eggs, shellfish, you remove dairy products, you're gonna stabilize your hormone in such a way that you're gonna be able to get rid of all your belly fat? Or going to paleo, to keto, that carbohydrates are the problem? And of course, it's not your fault because you get glide and light from the fitness industry that's supposed to take care of you. But ultimately, you get more frustrated than ever because you lose and gain the same 5 kilo over and over again. And all these solutions, lady, bring you to a specific place. It creates a glimpse of hope. Going to the scale, losing 5 kilo, and thinking that things are gonna get better, just to wake up the day after, looking at the mirror, and realizing that thing hasn't changed at all. You got lighter, but you didn't get better. You look at the mirror, you don't like what you see, and you fail to understand that your body is compensating. And then you ask yourself, what am I gonna do next? You blame your genetics for not being able to get in shape. You look at other people and you say, I'm never gonna be like them. And ultimately, when it boils down, it's you not understanding how to get results. It comes down to commitment and consistency. Results are created in lost and repetitive actions, which basically is consistent over specificity. You need to get accountable to yourself on what happens not in a week, not in 2 weeks, but in basically 6 months to a year time. How are you going to be able to build the skills? How are you going to be able to master training and movement? And how are you going to be able to learn nutrition and apply and optimize in such a way that you're able to get better on the choices that you make every single day? And the second part to get results, and it's so hard for people to understand it, is that you need to learn getting clear on tactics, on skills that you need to build, but then you need to process and apply and executing on those skills. And ultimately, there is an optimization phase. And this is like a cycle repeating itself and getting better and better every single time. And unfortunately, people stop on the learning phase. There is this piece of information, whether it's keto, whether it's paleo, whether it's the next classes that you haven't done yet, whether it's the next piece of information that supposedly is an hack to get you to the results doing the minimum of efforts. And that's where you stop. You don't understand that it's much like getting good in a skill. It's much like getting good in dancing. It's much like getting good in ice skating. And if you think about dancing, it's like you wouldn't learn salsa just by stepping on somebody's toes and then quit and getting mad because you're not good at it. You just would get better. So in fitness is the same thing. In nutrition is the same thing. There is no way for you to be able to jump on a diet on and off for like a month, lose weight, and then be cool. You just need to be able to get better. It's a skill that you need to learn, process, apply, and execute, and then you need to optimize in a lifespan of 3 months, 6 months, or a year at a time. And then you create belief patterns. It's what you think you need versus what you really need. You think you need one-to-one training. You think you need a trainer. You think you need motivation. You talk to me on the phone and you say, I need motivation. This is why I'm here. I need a coach that's going to motivate me. You need specificity. You need that as long as you don't personalize things for you, you're not going to be able to get results. You think it's impossible to get results. You look at other people and you say, I'm never going to be like skinny like her because I'm big bone. My genetics doesn't allow it. And then you think you need target exercises to be able to build your abdominals, to be able to get rid of your belly fat. And it's so funny because this reminds me how I was in the past. I thought that to get specific results, there is only one path to get it. And I said, if I don't follow this path, I'm not gonna get it. And this is belief pattern that is really like breaking through your belief. If you're here today, chances are you'll be looking at the scale every day and you do not understand that losing weight doesn't mean that you're losing fat. You do not understand that specificity is not the key. You do not understand that one-to-one is not any better than one-to-group. You do not understand that genetics is only a limit in your mind if you haven't tried everything you need to try to be able to get results. So you watch this today, and then you jump on a phone and you see this thing advertisement and you see 10 spots available to slim down for good in 90 days or less without working out tons of time and without restricting any food. And you jump on the phone because we have a very restrictive, specific, selective way for you to jump in the program. If I can help you, I'm asking a few questions whether or not you're a good fit because I can only fit 10 people out of 1,000 applications. And I don't do it just to be mean. I do it because really I need to assess whether or not you're ready for this, whether or not you're a person that you want to invest time, money, and energy, whether you're not, when you even invest time, money, and energy, you're a person that you want to take it to the next level and you want to wake up every single day to do exactly what I'm telling you to do, to a T, everything I send you, because like if you do that, you're going to be happy, you're going to get this kind of results. If you don't, you're just going to have to spend time, money, energy, just to fail again like you did in the past. So you do that, and after that, a good small portion of you say, yes, Jerry, I had enough. I'm tired of feeling like hopeless. I'm tired of trying things with no reasons. I'm tired of like being embarrassed every time I wake up, watching the mirror. I'm tired of not being able to wear whatever I want. I'm tired to watch my husband looking at me with those eyes like everything is okay, but realistically it's not, and him thinking of younger girls. I'm tired of not being considered in my career or not be able to apply for the job I want because I know exactly that they always tell me no, not because I'm not qualified, but because I don't look the way I'm supposed to look. And I'm tired of feel like my life is passing by. I'm tired of this idea that it's easier to quit than trying something else. And those people usually are the ones that are successful. Those people are the ones you see in the picture. And unfortunately, out of 1,000, those are like the 10%. The other one tell me some sort of story like, I don't have time. I have to think about it. I have to talk to my partner. I'm gonna do it later on. I'm not ready yet. I have no money. I can afford it. I need more information. And again, this is a character trait, lady. Like you need to watch this and you need to ask yourself, why do you want to be stuck in pain, much like you've been stuck for years? Some of you are going to watch this and you've been overweight for 3, 4, 5, 10 years. You cannot lace your shoes anymore. You cannot bend down to actually do that. You watch the mirror and you feel like my life is only average and you want to change, yet you always have this thing on your mind and saying, oh, I'm always going to give this person that tell me to take action and change my life an objection. I'm going to give I'm going to say I don't have time. I'm really going to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway later, right? Oh, I always need to understand exactly what I have. And specifically, it comes down to 3 things. And again, this is why you're not getting results, because you're not able to take action, right? But when you don't take action, it's because of 3 things. Number 1, it's because you think you're going to fail. You failed so many times in the past because you haven't gotten the commitment, real commitment, money, time, energy commitment, but also your self-commitment, like to be able to actually take it to the next level. Secondly, it's because you think the program is not going to work, or you don't like the person you're dealing with. And again, if you don't like me specifically, if you feel like I'm not the right person to work with, there is nothing I can do for you. I'm not going to be the right coach for you. But a third one, and this is usually the most common one, it's not because you don't have money. It's not because you want to do it later. It's because you don't want to feel stupid. It's because you don't want to feel like you're being taken advantage of. And that's why you always ask. You want to have the specificity, the information. You want to always know more, and you want to know this is the right fit. And today, I'm going to explain you why this is the right fit. Why there is 5 phases you need to eliminate belly fat once and for all to be able to shrink your waistline and look 7 years younger in 90 days or less. And number 1 is because the pet. Number 1 is because you need to understand the difference between facts and feelings, and you need to assess why you're not getting results. You need to be able to understand when you are getting results, what keeping you stuck where you are, and how to set goals that you can specifically eat every single week. Secondly, you need to stabilize your hormone. You need to understand, to find an easy to apply way, how can I stabilize my hormones and to be able to lose weight. Third is actually losing weight in the first place. Create a sustainable weight loss with nutrition and workout, such that you're able to build a body that you love while not restricting food. And when it comes to 4 and 5, it's really about creating what we said today. Committing to yourself when you're going to find an obstacle, because you are going to find an obstacle. I can guarantee you that. There is no way you're going to be able to get results without ever finding any obstacle. This is not life. But I'm going to teach you exactly how to overcome weight plateaus, all the technique and knowledge and science you need to understand about your metabolism, such that you no longer lied from the fitness industry on things such as get this tea that is going to get rid of your belly fat, or get these supplements that is going to break your weight loss plateau, or you need to hit keto because carbohydrates is keeping you stuck from losing weight. You're never going to fall into this bullshit anymore, and you're going to know your way around breaking your weight loss plateau. And ultimately, it's how to build community and culture such that you build the identity of the woman that you need to become. All the learnings that I just said to you, you're going to learn. And then it's time to apply. It's time to actually jump into applications that I'm going to give you the technology with coaches, real people on the other side that give you workouts, that give you movement, that give you habits to do, and you're going to do it. And if you're not going to do it, you're going to tell me why you're not going to do it, such that we can optimize and get better. And ultimately, it's building culture of women on the other side is having lecture every week from me telling you exactly what you're doing and what do you need to do next, and having posts of other people motivating you from their results. This, ladies, is exactly how you get results. And why do you get results this way is because I was a personal trainer for a long time and I was asking myself, why only 80% of the people get results? Why do I train people with such passion and I give them an amazing service for an hour and then they go home and nothing happens? And this is exactly what came out of that. It's the ability for us to be able to see what you're doing on 24/7 on your week. To give you application and technology, which is much better than a personal trainer because you're gonna see videos, you're gonna see exercises, you're gonna see optimization, you're gonna know exactly how to do things, and then you're gonna do it and you're gonna track it. And from my hand, I'm gonna see exactly what you do. And then with lectures, much like in university, when you have to turn in homeworks, and so that you process things and you execute on things, you're gonna be able to create culture and to see results. Lady, if this resonates with you, there is only 10 spots available, and chances are when you see this, it's more down to 5 or 4. For this intake specifically, we never know when it's going to be in the next intake because every single time somebody graduates, we open up a few spots. So with that being said, if you're ready to change your life, fill up this calendar, click down below and answer some questions. And on the other side, I'm going to be calling you so that we can apply this to your life and we can see if this is the right fit for your problem. Jerry here, I'm going to talk to you soon, ready to coach you.